And welcome to the 101 Things Under the Sun podcast. I am your host, BrownieBits, and with me as
Fake
always...
news.
God damn it. Really? Well, the old man's here. And, and
I'm back.
you've been watching a lot of Trump lately, haven't you?
No,
No?
I just felt like I wanted to say that for once.
Okay, that works.
But yeah, guys, this is the 101 Things Under the Sun podcast. We're your hosts with the mosts,
It's the most.
Old Man Hoodrich and BrownieBits. Now it's real news because I said it.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
So I'm like CNN then.
No, I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I just don't think you're a trustworthy person. Maybe. That's all that was saying. You took that way too far down the rabbit hole.
Hey, you know, it happened.
I mean, I had to take some shots at you anyway because you made me turn off Shazam. I wanted to watch Sinbad, and his genie stuff.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
exactly. It's not Sinbad, was it?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Actually, guys, that is real fake news right
That
there.
is real fake news.
It's fake news. That's this little thing called the Mandela effect, which that's what today's show's about.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't know how that intro was gonna go down, but it played out pretty well.
Yeah, I like it.
Not as good as a couple weeks ago. That one.
That one.
Mm-hmm.
That worked very well.
But anyhow, the Mandela effect is essentially something where you swear that it's one way, but it's actually not. And it's named this because a lot of people felt like Mandela died in jail.
Mm-hmm.
But he wasn't president until he was released from jail, so on and so forth. But people swear that he died in jail.
Yeah, they remember him dying in jail.
Mm-hmm. But that's related to Sinbad, because Sinbad has never played a genie.
Nope.
Ever.
Nope.
Ever.
Because they're thinking of the movie of Shaq.
Kazam
Yeah.
was Shaq.
Yes.
So, and a lot of the people are like, well, Kazam was a parody of Shazam. No. Shazam has never existed.
Nope, it never did.
I almost said it was the little squeegee towel, but that's the ShamWow.
ShamWow.
Shazam.
There you go. But yeah. So we've got some interesting ones that we found. My favorite one, other than obviously the namesake and the Shazam one, my favorite one is actually the Berenstain Bears, or Berenstain Bears.
That's not how you pronounce it, though. It is spelled stain.
Yes.
But it's pronounced differently.
Yeah. So
fucking Germans.
But yeah, I mean the Mandela effect on that one is basically it's STEIN versus STAIN, and it's actually spelled STAIN on their name.
Speaking of spelling, how do you spell Oscar Mayer?
OSCER. No, AR.
Like the rifle.
Yes.
Little gun humor.
MEYER.
Okay. Good for you. You spelled it right.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people think it's M-A-Y. Or actually, it is M-A-Y-E-R.
M-A-Y-E-R.
That's the song. You never heard it?
No, I've heard it, and I don't know why.
Yeah. But it's M-A-Y-E-R. A lot of people think it's got two E's, but it's an A.
Well, I mean, that's...
No, actually, I said that backwards.
Did you say it backwards?
Yeah, you want to go check the fridge? I got a pack.
Oh, I don't feel like getting up.
Regardless. Whichever way you're thinking it's spelled, it's wrong.
I wish
See,
I were an
that statement
Oscar
can't be wrong.
Wiener.
See what I mean there?
Yeah.
Oh, man. It's
Fake news.
fake news. Oh, we were... Oh, man. Two sides of the page.
This is why you guys tune in to listen to this show every week.
Who could make the joke first? Who could make the joke first?
Oh, I feel like that's gonna be happening all show.
I'm going to ask you this.
Okay.
How many people were in a car when JFK was shot?
2. It was like 5. 5, and then after he was shot, there was a 6th guy that popped up.
How the... There were 6 people in the car when he was shot.
There were 6.
Mm-hmm.
That's right, because there was a Secret Service agent in the front seat with him. Yeah.
I was gonna say when I first read it, I was like, yeah, there's 4. That's not guy driving passenger and then JFK and the missus. Wrong.
No, because it was the governor, or it was
I have no
somebody.
idea.
There was somebody else with his wife. It was one. It was somebody. One of the governing parties that were accompanying him on his trip through Texas. So I accounted for those, but I forgot that there was a Secret Service agent in the car because I always thought there was one that he hopped onto the car after the first shot happened. He like ran from the car behind and jumped in up the back. And so that's the iconic picture of Jackie leaning over with JFK in her lap and the Secret Service agent on the
No, you're right.
trunk.
But
So
it's just like
it's
mind blowing. Mind blowing.
yeah. So that's definitely what's what the movie, is it Sex in the City or Sex and the City?
It's Sex and the City, because the big deal was when they remade it like a couple years ago. That's when I learned about this one, because they remade it and everyone's like, no, it's Sex. It has to be Sex in the City, but the name of the movie is Sex and the City.
Yes.
So I'm gonna go ahead and put that as my vote.
That's correct, because people remember it as Sex in the City, but that's not the case. The original one was and the City, which I mean, spelling it. That's one thing where
Yes, I can't spell on the regular. So
Yeah.
how am I expected to remember this?
and we can always we always say words wrong, like
Tunes,
yes,
like Looney Tunes,
like
folks.
Looney Tunes. Yeah.
How do you spell Looney Tunes? That's a rhetorical question because I can't hear you speak.
I know what the spelling is.
But the correct spelling of tunes in Looney Tunes is Tunes.
Not Toones, like in Space Jam.
No, in Space Jam it's just tunes.
No,
Like,
it's Toon Squad.
but it's Tune Squad. Yes, it is. Looked that up the other day.
Really?
Yeah.
Because I thought that was that the one that then there was something that made people think it was Toones.
I believe like the image that everybody uses there was photoshopped. Like
Okay.
if it's just a screen grab. I like watched a clip of somebody
Of it actually happening?
Yeah.
I mean, we've got the Blu-ray, so that's not that. I could get up and go grab it.
What about
but-
an X-ray? Do we have that?
An X-ray? No.
Damn, we're not that sophisticated yet.
No.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah. Technology's there, we just don't have it.
Okay. We got Blu-rays, we don't have X-rays.
Yeah. It happens.
We can't all be doctors in this life.
We do have a microwave. Yeah. Moving up in the world.
Hey, if your head's cold, I'll put it in there later.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Oh, on the tail end of this conversation, by the way, got 2 tail-related questions. Let's see what I did there. Pikachu's tail. What color/colors is it?
It's yellow, brown, and black.
That is incorrect, good sir.
Ooh.
It's brown at the little beginning there, and yellow. There's no black on Pikachu's tail. I was appalled when I read this.
Is it because Pikachu, like when they announced the baby, the Pikachu?
I think that's why it is, because the little one has black on the tail.
Yes. And then Raichu, the evolution after
It does.
Pikachu, does have black as well. So that would make sense as to why we would think automatically. I have Pikachu like in my room, like a picture of him.
But there's no black on the tail.
Interesting.
Then the next question. How long is Curious George's tail?
Oh, I don't know.
That's the correct answer, because he doesn't have one.
Some
See,
people think he did.
You got to ask these questions in a way that it's not directly obvious. If
Yeah.
we're doing it like this, how we're going
Yeah.
back and forth. So yeah, Curious George doesn't have a tail.
So does which eye does the Monopoly Man have his monocle on?
This is gonna be the next one I brought up, and he does not have
He
a monocle.
does not have a monocle.
Much to my dismay, Rich Uncle Pennybags does not wear a monocle.
He does
ever,
not wear a monocle.
which is just appalling because he totally he does. You know, this preparing for this show has totally fucked my mind up. So much so I won't ever be able to listen to the song the same. I don't think. The song lyrics for the famous Aqua song, Barbie Girl. The lyrics that everybody thinks it's I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. You know that?
Yeah.
Okay. It's actually I'm a Barbie girl in the Barbie world.
Oh. Doing a little the action. Okay, okay. I just don't listen to that song ever, so
Oh,
it's popped up.
I am taking your right to live away.
Why?
Because that's such a guilty pleasure song
Undress
for
me
me.
anywhere. My boobs are plastic. It's fantastic.
Well, that little spoof, okay. We'll let it roll. Let it roll.
Oh man. Oh, what did Darth Vader say to Luke?
Shit, I know this one. It's not Luke, I'm your father. This is the inner Star Wars nerd in me. I believe he says, "No, I am your father."
Yes. He never said Luke.
Yes, he never said Luke.
I am your father. Yes.
I always knew that.
That was something because it was just easier to say Luke, I am your father.
Yeah.
But he never says that. So I'm pretty sure that's called out in it's called out in Spaceballs.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So, yeah.
A lot of people, I think Family Guy, when they did their Star Wars thing, they made fun of that too.
Yes. I believe so. Yeah.
Also, what color is chartreuse?
Chartreuse. That feels like a teal to me, but I don't know.
Well, I always thought it was like a red-ish color. It is not. It's yellowish green.
Yellowish green. So I got the greenish part right, just the wrong. Oh, okay. Okay. He just showed me a picture of it. That's why I see it. But it didn't.
I like that noise. Sorry, we're doing our best impression of Tim the Toolman Taylor.
Oh man, is C3PO
Silver Leg. I'm all about the Star Wars shit, man. Because that's the reason why in the new ones, his the silver part of that leg that's silver, that's his red leg.
Oh. Okay.
Because I believe it was his left leg from the knee down. That's where it's silver in the originals.
Well, I mean, he's made of Tatooine, or right, scrap metal, or
Something like that.
Yeah, it's not.
But whenever, like in the originals, he has a silver leg. And then in the new ones that just came out, he has that one red leg, and they just replaced the silver in it. Or was it a red arm? I think it was both. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's been a while since I've seen, what was it, the number 7. Been a while. But it just came to Netflix. I'm about to watch all the Star Wars on Netflix. Because they got Rogue One and The Force Awakens. That's what it's called.
Okay. Well, I've got another lyrical one for you. You remember back in the day watching Bob Ross and Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood? Okay.
Actually, segue before
Okay.
you get into this.
Go for it.
I drove up to Rally's today for dinner. And so I'm there, going to pay for my stuff. this lady comes running from the back room. Excuse me, sir. Have you ever seen or heard of Mr. Rogers? And I'm like, yeah. And she's like, wasn't that such a great show? Like, the lady that took my order was in the window. And the other lady ran up and just squeezed between her and the
Wait,
window.
Are you in the drive-thru?
Yes.
Oh my God, this is even better.
Yes.
I imagined you were in the store and somebody just kind of popped in front of you. Okay.
Sorry,
this is even better.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, so she actually stuck her head a little bit out of the drive-through window to interrupt and ask me. And she's like, yeah, these young people didn't even know what Mr. Rogers was. And I was like, I mean, they're probably about my age. And she's just like, well, you might have an old soul. I was like,
Old Man Hoodrich have an old soul.
and this lady was like 30. She couldn't have been older than 30. I'm like, Jesus.
You know she's been talking about that her entire shift, and it's been bugging her, and she had to grab somebody, and you just happened to be the person.
Mm-hmm. But it was like such an awkward experience. Because like, it was like I was being verbally assaulted. That's like the only way I could like kind of liken this situation to anything.
Oh, that's beautiful. I love it. Love that. That's a great story.
Sorry, that's I had to get that off to my chest because it happened less than 4 hours ago.
Mm-hmm. So, the song.
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
That's wrong.
No.
Mm-hmm.
You are ruining my life right now.
It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood.
You're ruining my life right now. Ruining my life.
It doesn't sound right, but that's how it is.
Mm-hmm. So, prepping for this show, when I said, "Oh no," remember that the big one. This is the granddaddy of all of them in my book.
Okay.
In my book, Judge Judy.
Oh God.
Has never used a gavel on the show, ever.
No.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck? Like, wow.
That's what I'm like.
No.
Yeah.
Really?
It has to. That is so. It's just like, what?
Then what am I thinking of? I have specific memories of her.
The Mandela. This is the one. This is the one.
I quit. I'm going to bed. See you guys next week. Fuck this.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Yeah. It's like
You just ruined my whole night, man.
good.
You just ruined my whole night.
You think my night's not ruined? Join the fucking club. Judge Judy used to stay home sick from school and watch that shit.
Mm-hmm. It would be Judge Judy
and Jerry Springer.
And Jerry Springer.
Mm-hmm. The one episode I ever remember of Jerry Springer, these two guys played a basketball game over an X. whoever won the game of basketball got to date her, or something like that.
Gotta love people.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta love people. Wow, that is. Yeah, my days usually, and some days, back when I was still living at home but going to the community college, the next town over, my days would sometimes end up where I would be home for lunch, because I didn't have classes after that point. So I'd be home for lunch, and my dad would swing by because he was a teacher at the school, so he would swing by for lunch, and we would have lunch together and watch Jerry Springer. We would watch an episode of Jerry Springer, and then he'd go back to work. And,
good old family times.
Yeah.
Just you and your dad chanting Jerry on the TV.
We did. And that would come up, and we'd, Jerry.
God damn it. Next thing you're going to tell me you were wearing wife beaters and overalls.
I wish that'd be better for the story, but no. Oh, man. Yeah, good times. Wow. Mm-hmm. So Judge
never used a gavel. This episode is single-handedly going to change people's lives.
This is almost as bad as somebody saying that I just lost the game.
I just lost the game. Go fuck yourself.
Am I wrong though?
God damn it.
I think everybody will have the same reaction. Jeez. Okay. Well, I've got one more. It's not nearly as good.
That was the end all be all almost. I got a few more, but I don't know if I can soldier through.
I'm going to soldier through this one because it's up, and I think it's interesting. But it's not nearly as.
I like that old man.
Yeah.
From Up.
Okay.
You didn't get there, so
No,
I
didn't.
I had to help you out there.
Okay. Does Mona Lisa smile?
I don't know.
That's correct, because she doesn't. It's actually emotionless. But the reason people think so is because they're on the part of her mouth that's facing the rest of the painting, or the viewer of the painting, is slightly raised, but people remember it being raised more than what it actually is. So it just kind of.
I'm not an art expert. I don't know.
It's just something like, I mean, if you see a picture where she looks like she's smiling, that's wrong because it's emotionless, and that's the way that he painted it.
Yeah, so. I'd have never noticed. Mm-hmm. Never noticed. I'm not artsy fartsy. I'm an engineer. So, what about this one? What do Tweedledee and Tweedledum have on the top of their hats in the cartoon Alice in Wonderland?
I know I'm going to be wrong, but
I also got weirdly quiet there. That was weird. Sorry,
yeah.
guys.
I know I'm going to be wrong, but I always remember them as having the winter caps with the little ball on their head.
That's wrong. But that's not even one of the things that most people remember about them.
I see. That's why I said I knew I was going to be wrong. I haven't seen that movie in a long time.
I always thought it was propellers. They're little flags. They're little flags on their hats. I always thought it was propellers.
Okay.
And then the last one, just because I want to do this.
Yeah, go for it.
Tom Cruise in Risky Business.
Okay.
What's the color of his shirt, and is he wearing sunglasses or not?
It's white and no.
Yeah. Well, there you go. Tom Cruise, everybody.
Tom Cruise.
Talking to him right now. Spit an image. Spit an image.
No.
Good. I hate Tom Cruise. I'm just kidding.
Why does Tom Cruise run in all of his movies?
He doesn't have cruise control. Right?
No.
Damn. That's good, though.
No, this is a Family Guy joke. He's running from his gay thoughts.
Of course he is.
Get away from me, gay thoughts. I just saw this one. Kit Kat. How is that spelled?
Kitkat.
Okay.
There's no just a space. Do I need to say space?
Does it have a dash?
No.
Okay. Yeah. Some people remember it having a dash for whatever reason. So, nope, it's never had a dash. That freaking gavel thing, though, is still messing with my brain.
Not even a dash of spice?
Not even a dash of spice.
Not even a dash of flavor?
It's only dash of everything nice.
Okay, Powderpuff Girls. I had to bring it up.
That's actually what I was referencing. So,
I knew what you were going for.
Oh, here's a good one. Sinbad was never in a genie movie.
Man, it's like deja vu. Or a fucking repeating record that, repeats, I don't know, a half hour after it was said before. Man. You'd think I'd have dementia. I'm the old man.
Oh, what is the most iconic line in Forrest Gump? He's sitting on the bus stop.
Oh, I was just gonna say "Run, Forrest, Run."
Well, okay. The most iconic thing.
Forrest, run.
The most iconic line that Forrest says.
I don't know.
Life is like a box of chocolates.
Oh, yeah, I guess he does say that.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't say that specifically.
I went totally blank on the whole movie Forrest Gump there. Sorry, folks.
So he says,
Lieutenant Dan, you ain't got no legs.
Lieutenant Dan, I got you an ice cream. Lieutenant Dan, he rolls over, grabs it, throws it into the bed pot, and just rolls back over. Poor Forrest. But he doesn't actually say life is like a box of chocolates. He says life was like a box of chocolates.
Fake news. Fuck that. This episode, that's going to be the title of this episode.
Fake news.
That's got to be the title of this episode. Or alternate facts.
Alternate fact. Ooh. Mm-hmm.
Because, like, that's exactly what this is.
True.
I think on that note, we need to be done with this before I ruin more people's childhoods.
That gavel, though,
Right?
it's hurting me. Yeah, we do. We need to. We need.
All
to
right,
move
dad jokes. Let's
Dad
go.
jokes. Let's.
My girlfriend just dumped me for talking too much about video games. What a ridiculous thing to fall out for.
God damn it!
That's good, ain't it?
Yes, it's fantastic. So, two cats having an argument. One cat's like, or the boy cat's like, but I love you, baby. The other cat's like, fleas. You gave me fleas. Instead of an STD, it's fleas.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, that could be good. I was just like totally not digging it. But hey, that's just me. Hopefully somebody else laughed at it.
I hope so.
How do you tell an ant how do you tell if an ant is a boy or a girl?
How?
They're all girls, otherwise they'd be uncles.
Oh my gosh. What do you call a crocodile wearing a vest?
Oh, I've heard this one before. Investigator.
Yes, investigator.
How about this one? It's a little bit of wisdom for you. Build a man a fire, and he'll be warm for a night. Set a man on fire, and he'll be warm the rest of his life.
Oh. When I applied to Cambridge, little known fact, I applied to Cambridge.
Analytica?
No. Maybe.
Fake news.
Well, when I applied to Cambridge, they kept asking me what noise an owl makes. It's who you know.
Yep. Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Actually, my grammar was wrong. It's whom you know.
I hate you so much for making that correction.
I knew there was going to be a reaction from you.
For those of you that can't hear this, or I guess see this, well, it's like just the most vile death glare ever.
I'm trying not to look at
ever, right there. So why do all hot dogs look the same?
Why?
Because they're inbred.
True. Oh my gosh. So Canada has launched its own version of Jeopardy.
Eh?
The answers have to be in the form of an apology.
God damn it. So this is a conversation between David Hasselhoff and his agent. Hasselhoff just said and told his agent that he wants to be known as the Hoff from now on. His agent replies, "Sure, David. No hassle."
That's a good one. I like that one. So I recently was visiting Chihuahua, Mexico. I had a hot dog while I was there. It was a delicious chihuini.
Oh, man. Oh, man. So, did I ever tell you? I grew up in a small town. It was named Sandwich. So, I guess you could say I was born and bred in the town of Sandwich.
Okay. So, I got pulled over recently. Cop came up to me and said, "Sir, do you know why I pulled you over?" I said, "If you forgot, then I'm not reminding you."
Oh, man. What's the difference between a mugger and a peeping Tom?
God, what?
One snatches your watch, and the other watches your snatch.
That's very similar to the peanut butter and jam joke. But we're not going to bring that up here. What armor is the best to play hide and seek?
I don't know.
Leather, because it's literally made of hide.
Wow. Okay. That one was good, though. That was good. If I had $1 for every time a girl found me unattractive, they'd soon find me attractive.
Did you hear about the female rapper who only battled during her menstrual cycle?
Oh, God damn it. I think I said something like this before.
They said she had a mean flow.
Yeah. I remember doing that earlier. Oh, yeah, that was a good one.
She was widely considered the best rapper, period.
Mm-hmm. What do tofu and a dildo have in common?
What?
They're both meat substitutes.
God damn it. I had no clue where you were going with that. Okay. That was not good. Sorry. Why are all these people talking about being removed from Thanos did nothing wrong? Seemed like they're all hopped on the bandwagon.
So this is a couple on a first date. She said, "Hey, so what are your hobbies?" And as he responds, he pulls a stuffed hamster out of his pocket. He replies, "Taxidermy." Then the hamster replies, "And ventriloquism."
Oh, that's great. Why did the end of one sentence not pursue a relationship with the start of the next sentence?
I don't know.
There was a language barrier.
God, I hate English jokes.
So I'm looking at. So this is on the Reddit, the dad jokes subreddit, and the first response is, "This joke made me unfollow this sub." Thanks.
My sister's been pregnant for a long time. It feels like a maternity.
God damn it. What did the dollar say to the kilo?
I don't know.
You don't make any sense.
Yep, that's probably true. So, a man wakes up in a hospital after a serious accident, and he says, Doctor, I can't feel my legs." The doctor replies, "I know. I amputated your arms."
Oh my gosh. If you do a Google search for missing medieval servant boy,
I come up.
it will tell you this page cannot be found.
Oh, that's a little history joke. I like it. I like it a lot. I was walking along when I saw a sign on a door that said, "Pet shop." So I gave it a little stroke and went on my way.
So here's well, this goes back to Terre Haute in a way. Do you want any more trees? No, I'm sick of more trees.
Mm-hmm. Good old ISU sycamores.
Sycamores.
So I had to go visit HR at work the other day for having an erection at my desk.
Oh, God.
I was just hard at work.
Damn it.
I'm crushing it today.
Yeah. So, what do clowns and Mexicans have in common?
Mm-hmm.
They can both fit 13 cousins in the car.
So I removed the shell from my racing snail, thinking he'd be faster. Turns out he's just more sluggish.
God damn it. So, time flies like an arrow. Fruit flies like a banana.
Oh, man. Oh, before I forget, we had some user submissions.
Ooh.
Or listener submissions, not user. We don't have users. I mean, if you guys
We're
use,
not like Tron.
yeah, if you guys are using, I don't care. I won't call the cops. We ain't no snitches on this show.
No.
So it's been done before, but I had to bring it back. So last night I had a dream. I was swimming in an orange ocean. Turns out it was just a fantasy.
God damn it.
Just as good the second time.
Yes. Fantastic.
So, what do you call a snake that's 3.14 meters long?
What?
A python.
It's a good one. Any more?
Yeah, one second. Yes. This is also another repeat, but I found it. It came up the other day, and I laughed my ass off again at
Sometimes the repeats are great.
it. This is an intentional repeat. That's what makes it even better.
Yes.
So, how can you tell what gender an ant is?
What?
Well, if you put it in water, it's a girl ant, and it sinks, it's a girl ant. If it floats, it's a boy ant. I love that joke.
I do. Yeah, I like that too. I forgot all about that one. And when you said you put it in water and it sinks, that's when I know exactly what you're saying.
How does the man on the moon cut his hair?
God, what?
Eclipse it.
For all those people whose tents blow away in a storm while they're asleep, shouldn't you be a bit more attentive?
Jesus Christ. Oh, so I pissed somebody off the other day at the grocery store. He threw a gallon of milk at me, and I said, "How dare he?"
Oh, that's like the girl carrying milk in her back pocket, and it spilled. It's a derriere.
So my last one, in my free time, I've decided to become a pirate.
Ooh.
I decided to get a really good, try to find a new ship, and I decided to buy one. You want to know how I bought it?
How?
It was on sale.
God damn it. I got one more for you, too.
I don't want it. Take it back.
Screw you. Fake news. Have you ever seen an elephant hiding in a tree?
I don't know.
They're pretty good at it, aren't they? Mm-hmm. Well.
Riddle time?
Riddle time.
And I do have a social media craze. I did have two, but I forgot the other one. So, I've only got one this week. But we'll let you do a riddle first. Or two, or however many you have.
I don't. Oh, okay. It took me to a really weird page, and I had to hit back a couple times.
Man, you keep finding them medieval servant boys. You know,
Yeah.
That's a problem.
That's what happens.
It's
Okay.
almost like the church in here. Woo!
Wow. Just make fun of.
That was a good one, though.
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh, woo.
All right, guys. This has been the 101 Things Under the Sun podcast.
And that's what shuts the show down? That joke? Come on, man. I've said so much worse shit than that.
I know you have, but I'm cutting it off right here.
Oh, man. All right, Uncle Joey. Cut it out.
Have you seen the commercial
Yeah.
where they just pull him out of the couch? What year is it? Sorry. Okay. Back to riddles. There she goes over the road. A young mare that is whinnying. It's hard to say that word. Sorry.
Just put a poo after it.
A fiery spot on her forehead with her hindquarters ablaze. What is it? There she goes over the road. A young mare that is whinnying. A fiery spot on her forehead with her hindquarters ablaze.
Ghost Rider's horse? I don't fucking know.
Close. Yeah. Thunder. The fiery spot on her forehead and her hindquarters ablaze is lightning.
Yeah,
And it's
that
rolling.
makes no fucking sense.
Okay. We'll try another one.
Hopefully I'm not the only one that feels that way. But even if I am, fuck you. That was just a bad riddle.
A prickly house a little host contains. The pointed weapons keep back from pains. So he, unarmed, safe in his fort remains. What is it?
Cacti juice. I don't know.
It's
Read it again. That's not a real answer.
a prickly house a little host contains. The pointed weapons keep back from pains. So he, unarmed, safe in his fort remains.
God, I don't know. A prison doctor?
Hedgehog.
Oh, yeah.
I would have also accepted what's the animal called with the spikes on his back?
Porcupine?
Yeah, porcupine. I would have also accepted porcupine, because same idea. Because they both roll up when need be. The hedgehog is just a little cuter.
Real segue. One I just came up with. What do you get when you cross a pig with a prostitute?
I feel like
A porcupine.
I knew there was.
Because pork and concubine.
Yeah. Okay. I got one more.
I felt like that one deserved a lot more laughter than you gave it.
Yeah. No. It's pretty good.
Okay.
Okay. Many people own a copy of me. Without me, the world would fall. What am I?
Can you read it again?
Many people own a copy of me. Without me, the world would fall. What am I?
Well, I already made a church joke, so I can't make another one.
They don't own a copy of a church.
It's going to be a religion joke.
Oh, okay.
I was hoping you'd think a little bit.
I don't think. I never think. You should know this. You live with me.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking for that one. I want to say dictionary.
You're very close.
Thesaurus.
It's not a
Encyclopedia.
It could be a book, but it's not. I don't.
Is this
see
like another computer internet thing?
No.
Okay.
No. You're on the right track. It is on paper.
Can you read it again?
Many people own a copy of me. Without me, the world would fall. What am I? Keyword being world.
Atlas.
Correct. See, you were on the right
No,
track.
because you didn't even have to give me that hint. I was just trying to think of the dude's name that was
Yeah.
holding it. Social media craze?
Yeah.
I don't want to do more riddles, so
Yeah,
I had
let's
to
do
cut
it.
you off.
No, that was going to be my last one anyway.
So I had two originally for this week, and I forgot what the second one was. But the first one, at the beginning of the week, John McCain's daughter went on a TV show or something, and apparently, it was like, I don't know, whatever TV show it was, put it on Twitter, saying, "Oh, we're live with Meghan McCain," or whatever her name is, and people did not like it for whatever reason. One of the first responses was, "Man, she needs to get a boob reduction," and everybody just kept going hating on whatever or that, and then Megan actually responded to that. She's like, "My husband likes it, so I don't know. I don't think it's an issue." And that turned into a whole thing about slut shaming and all that kind of stuff. I was like, guys, don't fucking let people do what they want.
Yeah.
Let
people live. Mm-hmm. Unless it's serious harm, just let people live.
Mm-hmm. I'll tell you to get a haircut because it looks kind of dumb.
I actually need a haircut, though. So I would.
That's what I've been telling you for a while.
Yes. Mm-hmm. You just want to get the clippers out.
I'll shave you.
Yeah. I need some hair on me. Because where I don't have it on my body, I have it on my head. So.
I got the reverse problem. The more hair I lose from my head, the more I get anywhere else.
Oh man. So you up for some Shannonism?
On one condition, you don't tell him happy birthday.
Happy 79th birthday.
You fucking son of a bitch. I knew you were gonna do it at some point on the show, so I was like, I'm gonna call him out on that real quick before he can get it out of his mouth.
I was saving that for right before the Shannonism. So I was
All right, guys,
gonna...
the show's over. Show's over. He
you.
violated terms and conditions.
I hate you.
He violated terms and conditions.
Fake news.
Terms and conditions were violated.
There was nothing signed.
Nothing signed. I'll sign your face with a fucking hammer.
All right, so here is the old
No.
birthday boy.
No. No.
Mike Shannon. I will turn your microphone off.
Oh.
Okay.
I need to be a Spanish announcer for soccer.
Goal.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Here you go. The pitcher throws the ball.
Fake news.
Fuck you. The pitcher throws the ball to the umpire and asks for a new one. Normally, the ump would give that tainted ball to the ball boy, but he just inspects it and puts it back in his ball sack.
That one was actually pretty coherent. I'm surprised.
Yeah. It was a big one, but the dude looks great for 79.
Hey, ooh, I mean, if you're looking at his balls, I don't know if I want to talk to you, man.
No, that's the umpire.
You just said his balls were pretty big.
I did not say that.
And you said they did look good for 79.
No, I said he looks good for 79.
No. You definitely. I heard.
Roll the tape back.
Fake
Let's
news.
hear it. Fake news.
Alternate facts. Ryan says I'm wrong, but I'm right.
I don't answer questions from CNN.
I'm not Jim Acosta.
Oh man. Well, on that note, I don't have anything else.
I still have to look at your ugly mug, so there's that we have to settle. All right, peace. Old man out. Hey, remember, guys, a beer and a shot. It's a Boilermaker. Old man out.
Goodbye, guys.